What's up, YouTube? Today's going to be another loadout video, and today I've got my full loadout with my AEG and plate carrier. So in this video I'm going to be covering two things: what I'm using and like how it performs. So I'm just going to go head to toe and show you all my new gear. Some of this stuff is old stuff that I've had for a while, so I won't talk much about that. So yeah, let's get into it. So I've already gone over my mask in a previous video, and I'm still using it today. It's pretty cheap mask. It's like $15–20. I'm kind of building this loadout pretty cheap, with good quality stuff that still won't break your budget. So all this stuff it's good quality stuff, but it's pretty cheap. So I built this loadout about I'd say under $400, which is actually pretty cheap in Airsoft. So yeah, this is just a VTAC mask. I don't know what model or I don't know what kind it is. It's just a VTAC mask and it works pretty well. So I really don't have that many fogging issues, but I did take some of the foam out of the top. So it helped a little bit with fogging. Usually I don't have issues anymore. So yeah, that's my mask. And right now I just have a black and white shimag around my neck. So, you know, I'll just go with whatever. I have either my gray and black or my white and black shimag. So yeah. And then going down to my plate carrier. Let me just get this out of the way. This is a very nice plate carrier. It's a good quality plate carrier, especially for the price. It's made by Lancer Tactical. And the reason why I wanted this one is because it's only about $40. It's, I think, $45. And it already comes with three M4, single M4 mag pouches. They're like triple M4 mag pouches. Comes with an admin pouch with Velcro on the front so you can put patches or whatever. And it's got two pockets in here for maps, phones, money, wallets, whatever you want to put in that. Stuff that you want to keep safe. It's got a pistol magazine in here. I just usually put a pistol magazine in there because that's what it's made for. In here I have two K120 mid-cap mags for my KWA CQR, which I'll talk about in a minute. So I have 3 mags total for that, and that is plenty for CQB. Probably going to end up maybe getting another one, I'm not sure, just to fill this pocket, and so I have it if I need it. But for now, in this pocket, I just have a speed loader. I kind of stopped running with the speed loader because I figured I got my sidearm, I got 3 magazines for my primary. Why do I really need a speed loader? But I actually ran out of ammo, like completely out of ammo in one game, and I couldn't find anybody that could give me a speed loader or something, so I started carrying it again. And yeah, this is a very nice plate carrier. It's pretty adjustable, and it's actually got another little pouch here on the back where you can put whatever you want in it. Maybe if you're going to like a bigger game or something, you want to put water in there, or like a first aid kit, something like that. So yeah, this does have quite a bit of molly webbing. Doesn't have a lot, but it's enough for like CQB, which is what I play. If you were going to a milsim event, you'd probably want to get something with maybe a little bigger, or maybe a little bit more molly real estate on it. So yeah, this also does have slots to put plates in it. And I also have on this strap here, I just have a roll of electrical tape attached because you always want to have electrical tape. It fixes pretty much anything. So what I'm wearing, just for a shirt, I usually just wear a black t-shirt, either a dry fit or like I'm just wearing a black t-shirt right now. Actually, usually with khaki pants, I wear the dry fit, or sometimes I'll wear jeans, just like regular blue jeans, and I'll wear just like a black shirt, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I think it looks pretty cool. Gives it kind of like a contractor look, which is kind of what I'm going for. So yeah, my gloves, I just have VTAC gloves. I've already gone over those in another video. They are half-fingered. I'm probably going to end up getting mechanics and just cut the 2 fingers off here and here, and then the thumbs on both hands, just to be a little bit more, have a little bit more like dexterity, but still have that protection. So now I'm onto my gun. This sling, It's a pretty darn good sling, and I got it free with this gun because when you buy a KWA off of, I don't know if it's like if you buy any kind of KWA, but if you buy any KWA off of Airsoft Megastore, they'll give you a sling, and it's actually a pretty good sling. It's not like one of those cheap ones that you'll get that will come with like a Sportline gun or whatever, and there'll be like some crappy like just rope sling whatever. This one is actually really nice. It's pretty sturdy, and it's got a clip that you can just, so if you need to detach your gun pretty quickly, you can just do that. And it is a 1-point sling, which I like. So I can just kind of leave it there, and it's a lot easier. So this KWA, I'd never used it. When I did a review on it, I had never used it, but I did bring it out a couple days ago to my local airsoft field, and this thing performs very well in CQB. It's like a laser of death. It's amazing. I was getting a lot of kills with it. I played like 4 or 5 games. I ended up with like 50 kills or something. It was crazy. This thing is awesome over range and in close quarters. If you collapse the stock, it's not bad in close quarters. If you wanted to use this as more of a close quarters gun, I would recommend getting the Mod 2, which is the short barreled version. This is the Mod 1. I just have I just got this one, but yeah, I have 3 magazines for it, as I said before. They hold 120 each, which is enough for a CQB game, which lasts usually about 10 to 15 minutes, not long. I actually did run completely out of ammo in my primary and my secondary in one game, but that's basically because it was kind of hard. We were having a hard time pushing up, and I was doing a lot of suppressing fire with this, and I was going pretty heavy on the trigger finger. I was putting like 5 or 6 shots into people just to get them down. I was going pretty heavy on the trigger, so I ran out of ammo pretty quickly, which kind of sucked. I was trying to get safety kills at the end because I didn't have any ammo, so that was pretty much it. But this thing performs very well. I would highly recommend it. It's about $190. If you have the money, definitely go for this. It's a very nice gun, and it's a Sportline gun, but you're getting so much more from just the Sportline gun. You're basically getting a $250, $300 gun for like $190. It's pretty good. So right now I switched it up. I used to wear a standard, like just a regular cloth belt, but I started using this one because it has like the notches. It's like fixed. It's just so it doesn't slide off, because I have a lot of gear on my belt. My dump pouch gets pretty heavy later in the match once I put my empty speed loaders or magazines or whatever in there. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this off. It gets pretty heavy, and then yeah, that's just my dump pouch. I've gone over that in another video before. I really would recommend getting a dump pouch. It's very helpful. So here I have my sidearm, which is holstered in this just regular Crossman holster. I got it at Walmart for like $10. It's not really. It's actually an okay holster. The only thing is it's kind of small for a 1911 style pistol. If you had like maybe a USP compact or like some kind of smaller pistol, maybe an M9 would fit in here. I don't know. P226, something like that, but M1911s are kind of long, so it does stick out a little bit at the bottom, but it's fine. I don't really care what it looks like as long as it works. So I just keep the magazine in here, an extra magazine in here, because the field I go to, they require you to have the magazines taken out of the gun when you're in the staging area. I'm pretty sure all fields do that. So what I do is I just leave that one in there. That's my backup magazine, and I like to have this extended one. And I just put that in, so I have that. That's about 40, 50 rounds there, so that's pretty nice to have just as a sidearm. It's pretty good ammo capacity. This is a 27 round magazine, and this thing performs very well. I got this for about $94. You can get it $90 to $100 depending on where you get it from. I got it from my local field, and it only costs about $94. but it costs a little bit more online, I think. It's not much, but yeah, it's a very nice pistol. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I did do a review on it a couple days ago. So, another thing I forgot to mention is in this admin pouch, I do carry. The only thing with these gloves is the rubber on here kind of makes it hard to get into those smaller pockets. So I do have an extra CO2 cartridge for my pistol because this 1911 is not as efficient on CO2 as my other pistol was, because it's blowback and it's the CO2 stored in the gun, so you're losing a little bit of CO2 every time you take out the magazine. And I also have this Allen key, because you need that to change the CO2. So if I just keep a CO2 cartridge in there, it's not going to help me much if I run out, if I don't have an Allen key. So I keep both of them in there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the loadout, except for I got some new boots. These are kind of tactical boots. I don't really know. My dad got them for free from like Kmart, or I don't even know. They're pretty nice boots actually. I like the material on them. Pretty sure they're waterproof. Pretty solid. They're very comfortable, and they won't come untied or anything. And they actually have a zipper here, which is kind of nice. They're easier to get into. So if you need some cheap tactical boots, go hit up Kmart. So yeah, that's pretty much my whole loadout. And yeah, so also, if I'm not feeling my M4, if I'm just, for whatever reason, if I feel like being a little bit more mobile and a little bit more running around, maybe there's an objective game. Sometimes we do like a bomb plant game where you have to carry the bomb, and the bomb's like 40 pounds, so it helps to have like a pistol or something that you can just hold in one hand so you can still cover yourself while you're carrying the bomb or whatever the objective might be. So that's where the MP5 comes in, and I really like this MP5. The MP5 magazines just fit right in these M4 mag pouches. They do stick out a little bit, but it's fine. I don't really have any issues with them falling out. So yeah. As I said in another video, I didn't really get to use this that much when I first got it because the battery ran out. So I actually did use this for like 2 games when I went. And this is really like a really awesome gun because it's so small and compact. Like you can just, I was at one point I was dual wielding with my 1911 and this thing. It's so small and compact, so you have like you're very mobile and agile with this thing, like you would be with a pistol, but you're not sacrificing any of the ammo capacity or firepower of an AEG that you would lose while just using like a CO2 pistol. So that's why I really like this gun. And the range is not nearly as good as my M4, but it's very good for just a small machine pistol like this, or submachine gun. Shoots accurately to about 100 feet, which is perfect for CQB. I wouldn't really expect it to shoot accurately further than about 100 feet anyway. These are mid-cap magazines. They hold about 95 rounds, or 110, something like that, around 100 rounds. And I do have a high cap, which holds 200, but I don't use that because I've had feeding issues with it. And, excuse me. So yeah, I did have an issue with this gun where if you pull the magazine all the way back, it would click and then it would misfire. So you'd only have to pull it halfway back if you wanted it to fire correctly. So I was either pulling it back too far and it would misfire, or I was pulling it back. I wasn't pulling it back enough, and then it just wouldn't shoot at all. So to fix that, I just put some little piece of cardboard behind the trigger with some electrical tape around it, and now it doesn't do that anymore. I can't pull it back any further than as far as you need to. So I fixed that, and it shoots pretty darn good for CQB. I got quite a few kills with this, but I mainly was getting a lot of safety kills because with this thing I was in pretty close quarters. So, but yeah, it does shoot pretty accurately, and the FPS is pretty good. I use .2s, and yeah, the FPS is about 330, somewhere around there, which is good. You can get this pistol, this MP5 for about $130, $140. Again, it depends where you get it. It might be more expensive if you go either online or to a airsoft field or something, or pro shop. But yeah, this is a very nice pistol as well. Well, I keep saying pistol, it's a submachine gun. If you're in the market for like a cheap CQB weapon, this is definitely a good choice. And I also have another 1-point sling for this. So yeah, that's pretty much my loadout. So it's interchangeable with the MP5 and the KWA, which I like. It gives me a few different options. And I'm planning on adding a shotgun. I'm going to get another one. I'll probably get a shotgun holster for the back. And then I can just use that. And I still don't know what I'm going to do with my shells. I've got like 8 shells or so. I'll have to find some way to get those into this. But that'll be another video. So yeah, stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.